Welcome to Breaking Bulletin, your go-to source for real-time updates on global crises. Today, we bring you an urgent update on the deadly earthquake that struck Myanmar and Thailand. The death toll has now exceeded 1,000, and the number of injured continues to climb. With rescue efforts facing significant challenges due to ongoing conflict and infrastructure destruction, many fear the worst is yet to come. Stay with us as we unpack the latest developments, and do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more breaking news. Let us know your thoughts on this tragedy in the comments below. The devastating impact of the powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake that struck Myanmar has worsened, with the confirmed death toll now surpassing 1,000. More bodies continue to be pulled from the rubble as rescue workers navigate treacherous conditions to save survivors. The Myanmar military-led government released a statement on Saturday confirming that at least 1,002 people have been found dead, with another 2,376 injured and 30 still missing. The statement also suggested that the numbers could rise further as detailed figures are still being collected. The earthquake, which hit just outside Mandalay, Myanmar's second-largest city, triggered widespread destruction, causing entire buildings to collapse, roads to crack, and bridges to fall. It also resulted in the breach of a dam, further complicating rescue operations. Several strong aftershocks followed, including one measuring 6.4 in magnitude, adding to the chaos. Myanmar, already engulfed in a prolonged and bloody civil war, now faces an even greater humanitarian crisis. The country's political turmoil has severely restricted movement, making it difficult for rescue teams to reach some of the worst-hit areas. The ongoing conflict between the military government and resistance groups has left roads damaged, communication networks disrupted, and transportation routes inaccessible. Government buildings housing civil servants collapsed, but authorities quickly sealed off the area, making it difficult to assess the true extent of the damage. Search and rescue teams have been working tirelessly to locate survivors trapped under collapsed structures. However, with infrastructure in ruins and transportation difficult, many remote villages remain cut off from aid. International humanitarian organizations are struggling to deliver assistance due to both the natural disaster and the volatile security situation. Despite the obstacles, aid groups and volunteers are working around the clock to clear debris and provide medical care. However, limited medical supplies, overwhelmed hospitals, and a lack of coordinated efforts are hindering progress. The coming days will be critical as authorities continue to assess the full scale of the destruction. While Myanmar bears the brunt of the earthquake's destruction, neighboring Thailand has also suffered significant damage. The powerful tremors rocked the greater Bangkok area, home to 17 million people, and caused panic across the city. Bangkok city officials reported that at least 6 people have been killed, 26 injured, and 47 remain missing, mostly at a construction site near the bustling Chatakuk market. On Saturday, heavy machinery was brought in to clear debris from the collapsed high-rise building, but hopes of finding survivors are fading. Heartbreaking scenes played out as relatives of the missing gathered at the disaster site, desperate for news of their loved ones. I was praying that they had survived, but when I got here and saw the ruins, where could they be? Are they still alive? I am still praying that all 6 are alive, said 45-year-old Narumal Lek in tears as she awaited word about her missing partner and friends. Another distraught mother, Winfit Panta, shared her anguish over her missing daughter. I haven't heard from my daughter since she called me an hour before the quake. I am praying she is safe and has been taken to a hospital, she said, clutching her husband's hand for comfort. Experts warn that this disaster was a long time coming. Earthquakes are relatively common in Myanmar due to its location along the Sagaing Fault, a major tectonic boundary separating the India and Sunda plates. Brian Bapty, a seismologist with the British Geological Survey, explained that a 200-kilometer, 125-mile section of the fault ruptured during this quake, shifting the ground by up to 5 meters, 16.4 feet in some areas. This intense ground movement caused severe shaking, particularly in regions where buildings are constructed using timber and unreinforced brick masonry. When you have a large earthquake in an area where over 1 million people live in vulnerable buildings, the consequences can often be disastrous, Bapty noted. As Myanmar and Thailand reel from this catastrophe, the focus now shifts to recovery efforts. Myanmar's political instability presents a significant barrier to international aid, raising concerns that survivors may not receive the help they desperately need. The damaged infrastructure, lack of medical facilities, and food shortages could lead to an even greater humanitarian disaster. For Thailand, rebuilding efforts will center around repairing damaged structures and assisting those displaced by the earthquake. Bangkok, a city not typically prone to earthquakes, must also reassess its building safety regulations to prevent similar disasters in the future. As the world watches, the question remains, can Myanmar overcome the compounded effects of natural disaster and civil war to recover from this devastation? Will international efforts be enough to aid both nations in their time of need? We want to hear your thoughts. What do you think is the biggest challenge facing Myanmar and Thailand right now? Should the international community do more to assist? Share your opinions in the comments. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Breaking Bulletin for more updates on this tragic event and other breaking news from around the world. Stay safe and stay informed.